Hi guys, we're live. We're live with a special show today because we're talking about lipsticks. Yes, so very exciting. So we're talking about all things lips today. We have some great lip products, and I think it's such a good way to go into the weekend. You know, we all want to feel a little sassy going into the weekend, okay? At least I know I do. It's summer. We're trying to feel fresh. We're trying to feel like we've got it going on. What better way to do that than to pucker up with some great lipstick? Okay, so today I'm just gonna shift this camera a little bit. Today we have a deal. Our promo code is 25% off site-wide with the promo code KISS25. We have 25% off site-wide with the promo code KISS25 at SuzanneSummers.com. Sorry, I kind of said that wrong the first time. Hello. Hi guys. I'm seeing you come on. I'm just getting Facebook to show me the comments. Okay, so I want to talk about a few of our lip products. I can sort of take you through a lip routine that I do that I really love. So first things first, if you're going to bed and you're putting on all your serums and everything, I believe it's after your moisturizer, you can go in with this lip wrinkle cream. We all know about these nasolabial folds, okay? They're not the most fun, but I've had them probably since I was like 2, just because the way my face is shaped. This lip wrinkle cream is a really incredible product we have. You would put this on like after your moisturizer, you put on your eye cream, your lip wrinkle cream, and this can just help sort of soothe the area. I'm going to read a little bit about it because I'm taking you through the lip routine step by step. We also have lipsticks, we also have, lip balms, and we have a very fun other lip product that I'm going to take you through. So just stay with me. If you're in it for the makeup, we'll get to that. So the lip wrinkle cream has in it advanced biomimetic peptides that mimic youthful skin activity by providing structural support for the skin. So they activate natural skin rejuvenation so that you can restore the youthful expression by sort of plumping up those areas, to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Then we have hyaluronic acid in it. Hyaluronic acid is the body naturally creates hyaluronic acid, but the supply decreases by age 50. The supply decreases over time, and then by age 50, most people have lost 50% of their hyaluronic acid. So this cream contains a unique encapsulated, vectorized form of hyaluronic acid that targets the creases in the skin to create the appearance of filling in wrinkles. So it's really a targeted anti-aging tool to help you restore a youthful look. And what a great step. So then, I'd use the lip wrinkle cream at night. So then, for your daytime lip routine, say you're going out, you want to go out on the town, okay? This is what you do. First things first, we're going to prepare the lips, okay? I'm going to use a lip scrub. Lip scrub. What a concept. We all get those dry, cracked lips. It's not fun. It's not fun. And sometimes you put on your lip balm and it just doesn't do the trick if there's like some skin hanging or whatever it is. I don't need to be like TMI, but we all get dry lips sometimes. Sometimes it's really dry in the summer, sometimes it's dry in the winter. This lip scrub is the perfect way to scrub off those dead skin cells, and it also just makes your lips so soft, so kissable. I have gotten a lot of compliments every time I use this lip scrub. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? But here we go. I'm gonna show you. This texture is just beautiful. Can you see that there? Look at that texture. Look at that texture. So I want to also read you a little bit about the scrub because we use really great ingredients in the scrub. So So as you know, a lack of hydration combined with chemically based lipsticks, if you've ever used a chemically based lipstick, you know that sometimes they can actually dry your skin even more. This scrub really helps to exfoliate flaky, dry skin and unveil a soft, fresh, supple lip texture. It has brown sugar crystals to exfoliate and buff away the dry skin, and then it has shea butter, coconut, grape, and jojoba seed oils. How great is that? How great is that? Jojoba seed oil in a lip scrub, shea butter, coconut oil, grape oil, amazing. And it really hydrates and replenishes your lips. So I'm gonna show you what I do. I take a bit like this. Maybe that's a bit too much. I take some like this. Sorry, I'm trying not to ruin my spread here. This is step 1 of your lip routine, okay? Today I'm giving you a 4-step lip routine. This is step 1, and it's the lip scrub. So I'm gonna just get in here so you can see. Okay, a little bit fell down my shirt. And you can just scrub it in like this. The crystals, they sort of, oh, wait, somehow I have a filter on me now? Okay, now I don't, sorry. The crystals are very moisturizing. And I'm just swiping to reveal comments. And they're really getting off this dead skin cell. Melissa Flores said she just used some and it's good. I agree with that. I'm trying to look at your comments Instagram. Sorry, my lips look a little funny right now. But I'm just trying to see your comments Instagram, just let me know you're there. Just drop a comment because I want to make sure I'm seeing them. I have the lip scrub and I love it. That's from Marty Horan column. Yeah, it's the first step. Love your outfit, Violet. Congrats on your book. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll talk about that in a little, but yes, I did write and publish a book this week. So very exciting. So after you have the lip scrub on, what you can also do is you can have a dedicated toothbrush to scrubbing your lips. You want to make sure it has soft bristles and you want to go easy, okay? But if you really want a deep exfoliation, you can do that, but be gentle because the lips are a very sensitive area. So now, step 1 of the lip routine, taking off the scrub, okay? We scrubbed our lips. My lips are so much softer. If you're doing this at home, you'll be around your sink, and so you can also just, with a wet washcloth, like wipe it off. I want to buy your book, Violet. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. You can find it at violetsummers.com. Then after that, this is the one part of the process. This is step 2, and it's the one part of the process that is not done with a Suzanne product. We don't have lip liners because we made them once and they just weren't great. So you're going to use your own toxic lip liner, and so am I. And then we're going to use Suzanne stuff for the rest of it. But you're going to, with your toxic lip liner, you line your lips. I want you to see what I'm doing here because there's a huge stigma about overlining your lips. I overline them. Problem? I don't see one. So anyway, you just start at the corner and then you go just beneath the line. You don't go way under it. You go just beneath the line. Same with above here. I like to fill in the Cupid's bow sometimes. And you just go like that. Okay, side note, my my skin looks kind of crazy right now. I'm just gonna do a quick little touch up here so no one will see. It's a lip show, so I need to just be looking a little bit more fresh right now because I'm doing close-ups of my lips and I have this like upper lip blemish. So anyway, now it's gone. So anyway, we have just overlined our lips ever so slightly, okay? And look, I want you to see, you can fill in the Cupid's bow like this, just below the line. It just gives you that extra like pop, okay? And when you fill in the Cupid's bow, it can make your lips look very cute, you know, very sassy cute. So Okay, I can see the Instagram comments now. Thank you so much. Hi guys. Hello, hello. Thank you for showing me that you're here. So now we have done step 1 and 2. Step 1 was lip scrub. Step 2 was lip liner. Guess what step 3 is? And it's very important that you go in order, okay? Step 3 is lip balm. Which one, you might ask? We have 5 different options of truly the best lip balm to ever exist, ever. And I would know because I've used a lot of lip balms, okay? I'm sort of the type of person, we all have our one thing, okay, that we don't leave the house without. You know, for some people, they're not gonna leave the house without having a little mascara on, or some people won't leave the house without having their eyebrows done, without having their eyelashes tinted, without having foundation on. Some people won't leave the house in casual clothes, they need to look nice, won't leave the house without a manicure, whatever it is. Mine is lipstick. I will not leave the house without lipstick. I can be wearing no makeup and just a little lipstick and that's fine. So my lip hydration and moisturization is very important, because you know what's gross? When you look at somebody and they're wearing lipstick and their lips are chapped and there's a bunch of chapped lips under the lipstick. It's not happening here, guys. We are promoting soft, supple lips. We want a nice texture. We want it to look very kissable, very romantic, you know, not this cracked thing. No. Not this cracked dry lips. We're just staying very kissable. So here are our lip balms, and a lot of lip balms actually use disgusting ingredients in them, such as petroleum jelly. Petroleum jelly? Petroleum is actually a byproduct of gasoline. I'd rather use anything on my lips that's literally not gasoline. Don't know about you, but it just seems like there might be a better option, you know? So I opt for this beautiful toxic-free lip balm. We have it in coconut, in cinnamon sugar, peppermint, vanilla cream, and wild orange vanilla. For those of you who know me, you know which one I'm choosing, vanilla cream, because vanilla is my favorite. But really, they all smell so good, and I sort of take a seasonal flight with my lip balms, okay? Depending on the season. I have my go-to, and then depending on the season, I kind of go for different ones. Like in the summer, wild orange vanilla just seems like a summer girl to me. She's kind of sassy. And then we have peppermint in winter, we have cinnamon sugar in the fall, and vanilla cream in the spring, and coconut's kind of a summer girl to me. But anyway, you can use whichever flavor you like. I really wish I could transport these to you because they smell incredible. I'm just gonna give this a whiff. Wait, I'm gonna use my vanilla one. Vanilla cream. Oh my god, it smells so good. And you wanna know something? People can smell it when you kiss them. I'm gonna say something. My boyfriend loves these lip balms, okay? He's obsessed with them. And one time he kissed me and I was like, wait, you smell good, but kind of like a girl or something. Not that it has to be gendered, but I was just like, you smell kind of like this girly nostalgic scent, like sort of like a lip gloss that I would have worn when I was younger. And I was like, what is that? And I realized it's because he was using this vanilla cream lip balm. And it smelled so good. So again, we're just trying to make you more kissable here, really. I mean, no one can resist these scents. Are you joking? They smell so good. So step 2, the long-awaited step 2, I'm putting on my lip balm. And since I'm about to put on lipstick, I just put on a little, I don't go crazy with the lip balm. I just put on a little bit, a light coat, and a light coat is enough to hydrate your lips. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you that these lip balms are made with no synthetic fragrances, no animal testing, and no chemical emulsifiers. They're made with exotic jungle butters such as shea butter from Africa, kapuasu and tukuma from the Amazon, and rare argan oil from Morocco. So argan oil is usually a product that you see in very expensive, it's an ingredient you see in very expensive hair care, you know, And like I remember there was this one phase where there was this like fad hair care and everyone wanted this one specific brand, and it's because it was made with argan oil. Guess what? You get that in your generic lip balm at this company. I mean, I can't stress enough how much we load these products with incredible ingredients, and it shows. There's a reason why everyone gets addicted to this lip balm. And also, I have tried natural lip balms. There are a decent amount of them on the market. They don't compare to this one. They really don't. They don't smell as good, and they don't last as long. They don't have the same hydrating effects. I don't like when I put on lip balm and then I have to reapply it 30 minutes later. Not my vibe. So anyway, you don't have to worry about that if you get our lip balms. And I do want to reiterate that we have a 25% off site-wide deal today. 25% off site-wide with the promo code KISS25 at SuzanneSummers.com. So we have completed step 3 of the routine, okay? Our lips are soft and supple. Oh my God, I wish I could kiss you right now, then you would know how soft and amazing my lips are feeling, okay? You would probably be into it, actually, I have to say. So anyway, sorry, I'm a little silly today, okay? Angelica said, I love Suzanne Summers lipsticks. I need more colors. I know, we do have amazing lipsticks and we have amazing colors, but we might have something in the works too. Just so you know, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but we might have something in the works there too. So anyway, our next step, we are finally at the long-awaited step of putting on the lipstick, okay? Oh my God, wait, Melanie just said a crazy comment here. She said, good thing he didn't have someone on the side. I'm crying. I think she was referring to my boyfriend because I said that he smelled like a little bit girly. I mean, guys can totally wear the vanilla cream scent. These are all neutral, like gender neutral scents. I don't believe in gendering a scent. But you know, when I was little and we all used to wear these like flavored lip glosses, they usually had this vanilla scent to them. And so that's why I said he smelled like a girl. That's so funny. Oh, maybe someone's saying that that my lips are fake. So flattering. I'm so about that compliment. So keep it coming. Keep it coming because I'm flattered, really. Another reason that a lot of people think my lips are fake sometimes is because you can do a lot with overlining and because I really know how to present them in the best way possible, okay? So we have overlined, we have put on our lip balm. Now we're going in for our lipstick. The biggest question of the day is which one am I going to choose, okay? Which one will I choose today? You know, my go-to is Berry Pop. I'll show you Berry Pop. I'm usually a Berry Pop girl. It's this great, you know, deep berry, but when you put it on with a light hand, it's really just a magnificent color. But since it's sort of summertime, I'm gonna try Coral Crush and Honey Glow just to lighten things up a bit, okay? So this is Coral Crush. This is like a pink. Yes, it's a bit coral because it's a bit on the warmer side. It's a warm pink, but it's not like orangey at all. So anyway, I'm just gonna go in here with a little Coral Crush. Use a light hand, okay? We're not going crazy because I know some of you girls, I know you wanna go in there, okay? Light hand, light touch, okay? And look at this great lip look. I can tell you my lips do not look like this when I don't have anything on them. I wake up with pale lips, okay? Not something I like about myself. It takes a little work to get them looking nice, but it's worth it. It's a 3 to 5 step routine. 5 steps if you include the lip scrub and the lip gloss. It is 3 steps if you're just doing the bare bones basic routine, which is lip liner, lip balm, and lipstick. So this is Coral Crush. Now I'm going to add a little bit of Honey Glow. Honey Glow is a lighter shade. This is a lighter shade, and it's like a light pink. This is great for like fair-skinned people too, but you can also use, I mean, I'm not like super fair-skinned, I'm more olive, and I still use it, and it looks great. I love this color. So I'm just putting a little bit in the middle just to lighten things up. I especially love Honey Glow when I do a darker eye and then I have lighter lipstick. I think it can enhance your eyes a little more, and I really love that shade. This is such a great summery combination. I'm feeling this, okay? I'm feeling it. I want to show you now a different lip combination. You have great lips and know how to accentuate the positive. Thank you. I think, you know, the big lips sort of became a trend in like 2016, 2017. It became a major trend. But before that, you know, society was much more accepting of a lot of different lip shapes. I think it doesn't really matter the size of your lips. You can have a nice mouth, you know, with thin lips. You can have a nice mouth with thick lips. My boyfriend, for example, has thinner lips, and I just think he has a perfect mouth. And, you know, there are also just ways that you can enhance, you know, that's what makeup is. It's not changing how you look, it's just enhancing your natural look. So I think that's the great thing about lipstick, is that it's not meant to change the color of your lips or to change the shape. It's meant to enhance the natural shape and color that you already have, and to enhance your face and just make you glow a little bit more. Violet, as time goes by, wait, why am I in an effect again? Sorry, this keeps happening. No. Okay, wait. Do you see? Okay, there it is. Violet, as time goes by, your facial expressions are so identical to Suzanne's, and that's meant to be a compliment. You got a lot of her jeans. That's so sweet. That's so flattering to me. She was one of my favorite people, so couldn't be more flattered, really. Just this background here, I'm balancing the lighting. Okay, there we go. Ed Connolly said, I like Honey Glow for me. Yeah, Honey Glow is a great staple, especially if you're not someone who likes to wear a deep, dark color. Honey Glow is a great go-to for something that'll just enhance your lips a little bit. If you do have darker skin, or if you have, you know, darker hair, I would recommend certainly lining the lips before you use Honey Glow, because you don't want to get washed out. But especially for lighter skin, lighter hair people, Honey Glow is a really easy, just throw it on. Jolene Lund said, I like Coral Crush or Caramelized Peach in spring and summer, and Berry Pop in fall and winter. She's seasonal. She's a seasonal girl. I love a seasonal girl. I'm a seasonal girl. Okay, I love it. Do you watch reruns of Three's Company? We used to, more so when we were little. You know, like cable TV was more of a thing when we were little. Now everything's on streaming services. So we would go into my grandparents' bedroom every Thanksgiving. Like in the mornings, we'd stay there the whole week, and then in the mornings we'd run into my grandparents' bedroom, and we'd sit in bed with them and like drink a smoothie together. They had this little like blender in their sort of bedroom suite, and we'd like drink a smoothie with them, and we'd watch reruns of shows that my grandma was on, because it was so much fun for us. We were like, there's Zanny. So we used to watch reruns then, but you know, DirecTV and TiVo was a big thing. There weren't many reruns of Three's Company on when I was a kid, so I watched only a few reruns, and I'd love to watch more now, because every time I see a clip online, it's just so iconic, and she's so hilarious and so, you know, charming and funny. I mean, obviously I don't need to tell you guys, that's why everybody fell in love with her. She's just so amazing. So Coral Crush, again, Coral Crush, 25% off site-wide today. Take advantage. 25% off site-wide with the promo code KISS25 at SuzanneSummers.com. So, my grandma also used to love this color, Coral Crush. She used to love this and Caramelized Peach. So, yeah, that's the episode that I saw, Ellie, the one where she's handcuffed to Jack. And I thought that was so funny, because there was this one line where she and John Ritter were sitting at like a lunch table, and he was on a date, and they were handcuffed, and they were sitting at two separate tables. And since she's the dumb blonde, the waiter asked for John Ritter's order, and then he gave his order, and then she said, and I'll have a turkey sandwich, even though she was sitting at the other table. So it was a really funny, cute scene. I still remember it, even though I saw it when I was like 5. I love that that one too. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna try a different lip combo now. I'm taking this off. Dej Design said my Coral Crush is my go-to for summer. Great, great. Doesn't get better. I'm gonna go in with a deeper look now. So I'm gonna use my Toxic lip liner, and I'm gonna go in with. Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm not gonna use this lip liner because look at that, it's broken. So I'm gonna go in with my lip liner now. Use the last one. Again, you're gonna overdraw a little bit. No one's offended. Overdraw a little bit. You can, but you don't have to fill in the Cupid's bow. It can be kind of cute though. If you want to just look a little cute, you can fill that part in. And you can also, if you like to blend it, you can blend, okay? Then I'm gonna go in with my lip balm again. Which one should I choose? Does anyone want to weigh in? Tell me your favorite lip balms, okay? Because I'm curious. I already told you mine. Oh, dropping everything. I already told you mine. My favorite is vanilla cream. So tell me yours now. I just finished rewatching Three's Company. It's available on Peacock. Wasn't the same without Suzanne. Wow, I didn't know it's available on Peacock. I'm gonna see if I have Peacock because I'd love to watch some of those reruns. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some Wild Orange Vanilla lip balm now. It's time. Okay, Wild Orange Vanilla's been waiting for me, and I'm here. Here it is. Vanilla. Okay, so I'm getting some answers now. Vanilla cream, coconut. These are the favorites. What color is your liner? It's sort of a dusty rose, I'd say. But it's not a Suzanne product because, again, we made lip liners once and they weren't great. They just kept breaking. So this one's a dusty rose. I also have another one that I use sometimes that's like a deeper plum. It's not that I want my lips to be a plum color, but liner is solely for the purpose of adding shadow to your lips. When you add a little shadow anywhere, it makes an object appear as though it's protruding more. So if you want your lips to look a little bigger, just add a little shadow underneath. That's what I do. So anyway, oh, Tattoo Grandma likes vanilla cream. We've got another coconut here. Okay, so I just used my Wild Orange Vanilla. I love Wild Orange Vanilla. I love them all. You can't go wrong with any of these lip liners. And now I'm gonna go in with my Berry Pop look. Okay, Berry Pop look. Here we go. Dabbing it on. Light hand, ladies. Don't want any of you engraving into your lips. We're painting, okay? Light brush strokes. Okay, this is certainly a go-to for me. Also, sometimes if I'm in a pinch and I can't find my liner, or if I'm like in the car, not that you're supposed to put on makeup in the car, but whatever, let's say I'm at a stoplight, okay? And I'm like trying to find my lip liner in the bag, I'll just use the tip of this lipstick and I'll fill it in like that. Done. Done. I love this color. This color is kind of easy. It's kind of a sexy color. You know what I mean? Berry Pop. It's kind of like just roll down a bed like this. You know? She doesn't care that much. She's just like, oh, let me just put on a little lipstick and then I'm done. I don't need all this eye makeup and everything. Let me just put on a little lipstick. That's Berry Pop. That's Berry Pop. She's a very carefree girl. Very carefree girl right here. Okay? I love it. I love it. Dij Design said Berry Pop is the color I want next. Try it. Also, what I love about Berry Pop is that when you use a light hand, it can actually look just sort of like lip color. Like right now, it just looks sort of like lip color. But when you put it on darker, you can really get a deep 90s lip. So it just depends what you're going for. Rose Neeland said, did I miss how to create a shadow? Rose, the shadow comes from lip liner. So people are against overlining your lips. I'm for it. You don't overline completely. You just go slightly below the line of your lips And see how that creates a shadow right here? That's not my real lip, but it's making my lips look bigger, okay? Also here. And you can kind of pass it off like it's your lip because you're going so close to the line, but it's actually a shadow you're creating. Okay, we just got a request from Sweather. She said she would like to see the garnet on me. Well, I'm glad you asked because I will do that now. Any updates on when lip and eyeliners are coming? I don't have those updates for you. I know my mom probably would. Do you guys sell those clear coffee cups with pink wording on it? That was my favorite coffee cup, but I broke it by mistake doing the dishes. Oh, I know which one you're talking about, Suzanne. I'm not sure if we still sell those. Dorothy. My lips are thinning because I'm old, said Nurse Susan Elizabeth. Well, I think it's time to use some lip liner, to use your lip balm, to use your lipstick. It does happen over time. As we age, our lips get thinner. And with all these tricks, especially with the lip scrub, I swear I get a few millimeters from that. I get a few millimeters out of my lips from that. It makes them a little puffier, okay? Because it also, when you're agitating the skin on your lips, you don't want to go too hard, but it does make them a little bit redder, a little bit, perkier. So definitely go for it. And listen, that's a natural part of aging too. As I age, my lips are gonna start thinning, and then if you want to get them injected with a little bit of collagen, you can, or if you want to just create some shadows with lipsticks and just do the thing, you can do whatever you want. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna put on the garnet because that was our request. Okay, I'm taking off the very top and putting on garnet. I actually have in my little bag of tricks, okay? I have a red lip liner. Do you want to see the garnet with a red lip liner? Let's check it out. So here I'm gonna go in with my red again. We're just going just below the lip line. Okay, so lips are lined. Also, after you have your lipstick on, a little trick that I do to enhance even more the look of big lips is that I dab my fingers in a little concealer and I put a little here and here, rub it in of course, but it just makes that shadow look a little darker because there's a bit more contrast, you know what I mean? So the concealer at the end is really a good trick. Okay, now I'm going in with my lip balm. This time, I'm gonna go crazy and use peppermint. I love the peppermint one because it has that cooling effect. When I was little, my dad, he used to use peppermint lip balm, and the peppermint always had this cool tingly feeling because I would say, oh, can I have some? And then he'd give me some, and it just has this cool tingling feeling. Okay, so now that's on. You see how the great thing too about using a lip balm after a liner is that it sort of blends the liner in. And then we have garnet right here. Garnet is our most intense shade, I say. This is a red. This is our red, and it's sort of our deepest color. So here is garnet. And again, I use a light hand with this. By the way, guys, we're getting word that the mug was a loyalty gift. So it was a gift for the Loyalty Suzanne members. Look at that. I feel like I've achieved with this garnet and the lip liner that sort of French girl lip effect where it looks like just bitten lips. It's a very trendy thing right now. You can also, with the reds, I think it's nice if you want to put a little bit on your finger. Make sure it's warm, you don't want to break it off, and dab it on like this. It can create a very nice, didn't try too hard red lipstick. Because here's what I don't like. I don't like when people have on a red lipstick and I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it out. You know those matte lipsticks that they come in a tube, and it's like a lip gloss tube, but it's actually a lipstick? When people put that on and the line, like you can just see so clearly the line of where the lipstick ends, it's offensive a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't need to make it that clear. You didn't need to show us all your cards, you know? In painting, there's a skill where like you don't put too heavy of a shadow at the edge of an object. Like, everything is supposed to blend, because objects and the way we see things, the way we perceive things, it's all about light and shadow. So an object doesn't, when you're painting an object, it doesn't end with a line. If you draw a line, it looks unrealistic. When you're painting, you have to smudge in all of this light and shadow to create the illusion of objects, but you're really using paint. You're not using objects. Does that make sense? That's what we do with the face too. So anyway, just reading some of these comments. You should call customer service and they will explain how the loyalty program works. Yeah, the loyalty program is awesome. My mom also knows a little bit more about the loyalty program, but I know we do have like little gifts at the end of the year for our loyalty customers, and they're great benefits. So definitely check that out. So this is the Garnet lipstick. Now I want to show you guys something, because we have something else today that has to do with lips. I'm also going to repeat, we have a site-wide deal. It is 25% off site-wide with the promo code KISS25 at SuzanneSummers.com. So that's kind of a big deal. 25% off site-wide. You could get lipsticks, you could get face wash, you can get anything you want, anything you need from our Suzanne site with the promo code 25% off. Or with the, why do I keep saying that today? With the promo code KISS25 for 25% off. Right, KISS25, thank God. I'm like, did I get that wrong? I don't know why I'm being a little spacey. But anyway, so we have that. I'm going to take this off now. I'm going to show you another little trick, okay? So I'm taking off the Garnet. Also, guys, just side note, my lips feel so soft right now because I used that scrub and then these lip balms. It's a magical combination. Also, just observe me for a second. I still look nice, but I swear I just wiped off this lipstick. It's not quite as good. It's just not quite as good. Sometimes certain things really just enhance our looks, okay? Like I said, I'm not leaving the house without lipstick. No, I'm not. Even if I'm in my gym clothes and I'm looking kind of rough and I have like pimples and stuff, lipstick. Melissa said matte is too drying. I can't wear it. Yeah, I get that. The matte lipsticks are drying and they make your lips look kind of crumbly. It's like, wait, is this a lip or is this a coffee cake? I can't tell. You know what I mean? It just like makes lips look dry sometimes. Sometimes it can be done really nicely, but I'm showing you just how to do, people are having the funniest comments. I think we're all on the same wavelength today. It's Friday and we're all just like a little bit crazy today, but people are having the funniest comments to me. Julie Hearn just said full moon right now, Violet Summers. She's saying that I'm being a little bit loony. But anyway, I think matte lips can be nice, but I'm showing you how to make, supple and natural looking lips that are actually, colored. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back in with a lip liner, okay? This is a new technique, okay? Oh, what happened to this one? New technique here. Lip liner first. It goes lip scrub, then lip liner. If you're using wrinkle cream, lip wrinkle cream, I would use the lip wrinkle cream at night. So I've just scrubbed my lips. Now I have my lip liner. And now I'm going to go in with my lip balm. But you can skip this lip balm step in this particular technique I'm showing you, okay? And you can go straight. I did the lip balm just because I love it. I love the feeling. I'm not going to deny myself pleasure in life when it's available to me, okay? So lip balm always for me, hands down. Now I'm going to go in with a lip gloss, You didn't see that coming, did you? Our Manuka Honey lip glosses. I'm just gonna give this is a new one, so I'm just giving it a little like shake, because sometimes they get, they're, you know, we use like natural ingredients and everything, so they can get a tiny bit separated sometimes, but these lip glosses are so great. Most lip glosses will leave my lips very sticky, and I'll actually have to reapply lip balm, lipstick, whatever it is, because my lips feel so sticky after using the lip gloss. But these lip glosses are made with very hydrating and nourishing ingredients, so they don't make your lips sticky. They just add shine and moisture. So here, I'll show you. I'm showing you this great shine that you get. And you can use a lipstick under it if you want, but I'm showing you how to just do a sort of quicker routine. And look at that. Put on a little bit of liner and some lip gloss, you're set. I love this shine. Look at how beautiful that is. It's like you want to say when you put it on. It's great. And sometimes that shine can make your teeth look a little brighter. It can just add some appeal to the lips, you know? It's a very great area. And then it's also hydrating, because like I said, a lot of lip glosses, they just dry out my skin. I'm gonna read a little bit about this lip gloss. So this lip gloss it's from our Manuka Honey line, and we have it in a few different flavors. So we have cinnamon sugar, we have the regular Manuka Honey, and then we have the peppermint. The peppermint is slightly tinted. It just has a light pink tint. I'm gonna see if I can show you. It's a little bit covered in lipstick, but very lightly tinted. And then we have our cinnamon sugar, which is very lightly tinted nude. Wait one sec. I squeezed out a little too much. See, this is sort of a nude lip gloss. And they have Manuka Honey in them. Manuka Honey is an incredible ingredient because it is it's an antioxidant, it is antibacterial, antimicrobial, and it has so many benefits for the skin. It's also a humectant, so it helps to draw moisture toward the skin, which is why this lip gloss is so hydrating. And it also helps to create a dewy, hydrated look on your lips. So we have Manuka Honey in here. We also have cocoa butter, which helps combat dryness. And then we also have collagen protein, which provides a little plumping of the delicate lip tissue. So again, we're creating shadows and then putting this lip gloss on with collagen protein in it. You're gonna have a bit more of a plumped effect on your lips. And I would know, because I never leave the house without lipstick. It's a very important part of my life. When I used to work in a medical field, I had always feared the full moon. It was always very wild at work. Really, Ev? That's very interesting. Very interesting. Diana said she loves the lip gloss. So do I. So do I. It's great. And again, the peppermint one, it has this sort of like minty, tingly feeling, and it also smells really nice. And they taste good too, and I don't feel weird about tasting them because I know that I'm not tasting a bunch of toxins. When I was little, my sister and I were little, there was a very famous company and they had these lip glosses and a bunch of different flavors, and we used to sort of eat them sometimes just because like little kids do that. And you know, I think about now all the toxins that we were probably eating from our lips, and toxins can be absorbed through the skin, they can be absorbed orally. You know, it just depends. So I love these lipsticks and this whole lip line because it's, you know, I'm not absorbing the toxins on my skin, and then also your lips it's literally your mouth. So, you know, getting those toxins orally too, it's just not the greatest thing. So anyway, you can feel safe with using our lip products, that you won't be ingesting any of that stuff. Oh, Nurse Susan Elizabeth just said, yes, full moon at the hospital was crazy. I don't know how we got on this tangent, but hey, full moon at the hospital, I will know to stay clear. Vanessa just agreed too. I love it. I love it. So anyway, what are you guys doing this weekend? I know I have a fun weekend plan. I'm having some friends over, and and sort of celebrating. I did have my book launch this weekend. Or this week on Monday, I launched my book. I launched a poetry book called I Touched Everyone in My Dreams, and it was really inspired by my grandmother because after she passed, I was reading her books and I read her autobiography. I also read her poetry book called Touch Me, and she was just so vulnerable in those poems, and I thought it was beautiful. You know, the world grew to know her and love her as Suzanne Somers, but before she was famous or an actress, she was just a single mom who fell asleep writing love poems. And I have always admired how she's so fearlessly romantic and feminine, especially in a world that sometimes discourages those qualities in women. You know, I think there's a lot of encouragement for women to be very, you know, go get it and be a boss and compete with men in the field, and all of those things are great. I think being, you know, a powerful woman and really working hard is a great quality too, one that I also really admired in my grandmother. But the way she did it was really, you know, she paved her own way because she was very feminine and all the while, and just she maintained her soft aspects, and I think this world could use a little more softness. So that's something I always really admired in my grandmother, and poetry, you know, felt like that to me. It's a very soft, vulnerable thing to write a poem, to express yourself artistically, and especially poetry in general. Of course, there can be hard poems, but it's a soft art form and one with a lot of nuance and abstraction. And I was really happy to make my book and combine two forms of art that I love, writing and also drawing. I illustrated the book too, and you can find it on violetsummers.com if you're interested. And you can follow me on Instagram at Violet Summers because I am posting updates and everything there. Today, actually, one of my favorite astrologers shouted me out because she got the book. So anyway, that was exciting. But I am having some friends over this weekend. I actually made, this is interesting, last night I made a cherry pie, okay, because last year, we were eating cherry pie, I'd say once a week. We have so many summer birthdays in the family. We have my grandpa, and you know he loves cherry pie. We have Zion, and I think it was Zion's 30th last year. So my mom got a pie for him. It's my Aunt Maria's birthday in the summer. Like, we just have so many summer family birthdays. So we were eating so much cherry pie because we found one at this pie shop that made a vegan, gluten-free cherry pie. Hard to find. This year, they didn't have that pie. As you can imagine, I was heartbroken, and I was like, I need to make one because I was craving it, and the cherries right now are so ripe, so in season. So last night was my first time making a pie. The crust was a little bit difficult, okay, because it was gluten-free and vegan, but the pie turned out pretty well, and so I'm gonna have a slice of that, have my friends over. It's my friend's birthday this weekend. We're just gonna have a blast. I've been working really hard to release this book, so I'm actually really excited to. It's kind of my first weekend to just like play and have fun. It's a lot of effort to put out a book. I didn't really realize, but I wanted it to be really nice, and I also wanted it to be something that could like hopefully look nice on a coffee table or something. So if you get it, please let me know. I'd love to hear any of your impressions and what you think. And I hope you guys are having a fun weekend. Thank you, Diane. She said she's looking forward to buying it. You're welcome, Ev. Thanks for telling me about, I think it was you who was telling me about the hospital full moon craziness. Rose also said, stress causes dry lips. Peppermint is healing. Emphasis on all the benefits. All things Manuka is a winner. I agree. Manuka honey is just such an incredible ingredient. And we have a great Manuka honey line on the site on SuzanneSummers.com. And today, like I said, it's not just lip products that are on sale. It is a site-wide, 25% off site-wide with the promo code KISS25 at SuzanneSummers.com. So if you want to look at our Manuka honey line, if you want to look at some of our skincare or body care, or if you want to buy any of these incredible lipsticks or lip balms or lip glosses, it's a great day to do that because we have 25% off site-wide. KISS25. I hope you have a nice kiss this weekend, okay? I hope you have a little sassy time, okay? Because it's July. This is the height of summer. This is a good time. The sun's out. You know, the world's crazy, but everything else is, you know, what we can control is amazing. There's always something happening somewhere, so gotta take the blessings where we can. Today it's a sunny day in Los Angeles, and I'm gonna go see my friend for her birthday, and that's a blessing for me, and I'm gonna have my cute lips while I'm doing it. So anyway, thank you, Diana. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. Thank you about the book. Well, anyway, guys, great show. Ooh, Louise is gonna watch Wimbledon finals with her Suzanne lipstick on. Go, Louise! I love that. Putting on lipstick to watch Wimbledon. That's kind of classy. That's kind of elegant. She outclassed me there. Have you considered offering tallow with your Manuka honey line? I don't know. I'm actually not sure, but I have heard about beef tallow. So anyway, we'll see. Anyway, excited for the weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. You guys have a great weekend too. All right, bye.